I'm going to use Prelude number 1 in C major from Bach's Well Tempered Clavier to demonstrate why in the Baroque period it was important to use the fingers to maintain the value of notes as opposed to the pedal, because in this time, when this sort of music was written for the harpsichord, we didn't have the pedal. So this is this famous piece of music, you've heard it before no doubt. Like that, and so on. You could easily do that with a pedal just by holding it down and just letting your hands just naturally grace. Like that. Now the thing if you do that is if you were to transfer that onto a harpsichord which doesn't have the pedal, what you'd end up with is but if you look at the score, what you have to be mindful of is that you've actually got it written in the score, the values of the notes that you have to be holding. Now bear in mind the stem direction of this E here and this E is going downwards, so that implies that they are to be played also in the left hand. So what you're going to do is you're going to acknowledge this here, this C, middle C, as a minim, and you're going to acknowledge this E as your dotted quaver tied to a crotchet. So in other words, they're hanging on for the remainder of those two beats. So 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. And then by doing so, by holding those down, and as you can see, it's the exact same for the next couple of bars as well. By holding them down for the duration of that bar, it's creating that harmony. So what you do is you go naturally from this to this. And so on. And that's why it was so important back in the days of the Baroque music, when it was written for non-pedal keyboard instruments, to use your fingers to hold those notes down.